What's going on, guys? It's Brandon. So just a little bit more explanation, just stating the obvious for the people who can't figure it out here. So Tadge is retiring. General Motors knew that was the case, right? So they know Tadge is retiring, and if you're Tadge, you kind of want to be able to show everybody your big crown jewel engine, right? The LT7, okay? Which is a flat plane crank motor, okay? No question there. So those of you confused, saying that I'm saying that the zr1 motor is a cross plane crank, that's not what I'm saying. Listen to me very carefully, because I get it that you guys are like missing the boat completely here. General Motors had two different motors that they were developing for the zr1. And in case the flat plane crank motor didn't work out, they had a cross plane crank turbo motor. They developed a cross plane crank turbo motor as well as a cross plane crank engine. It was going to be the basis for that turbo motor. It was not an LT2, it was something else. That something else, the naturally aspirated version of it, eventually goes to the Grand Sport. Might not be first year, but eventually it's going to go in the Grand Sport. Could be first year. Okay, it's going to be called the LT3, right? They have a turbo version of the LT3 also. It's just sitting on a shelf now, not doing anything, because they've got the zr1 motor figured out. What I'm saying is this. The engine that you guys have been seeing, it is the LT7, okay? There's no question there. Okay, it's a turbo motor. Maybe they want to call it the LT8, whatever they want to call it. But the point is, we know that the engine's real. We've seen the engine. What they're doing is they're playing a game where they're putting that motor into the Grand Sport, and they're creating a Frankenstein car. And the reason why they're doing that is so that they can show off the motor a year early. Why are they showing off the motor a year early? For two reasons. One is so that Tadge can talk about it in his retirement ceremony. Okay? That way they're not inviting him back out of retirement because it's no longer his job to talk about it if he retires, if it's not revealed until next year. The second reason why they're talking about it, okay, is because they led a bunch of, they're stupid marketing people at General Motors who don't understand how engines and transmissions work, who thought that the car was like ready to rock. They led YouTubers and publications and stuff to believe that this was going to be a 2025 behind the scenes. And then next thing you know, all these stupid publications who don't understand how engines and transmissions actually work and understand that this is a bitch of a car to get right through testing. Basically what happened was General Motors was going to end up leaving all those people out in the cold with me, the wolf, okay? Because I'm ripping their fucking heads off saying, you guys are so fucking stupid, the car's not going to be ready for 2025. So now all these people are going back to General Motors like, you told us it was going to be in 2025. Now Brandon's saying we're all liars and we're all stupid and he's threatening lawsuits, so we need to like take the heat off of us. So that's what they did. They killed two birds with one stone. They give Tadge something to talk about during his retirement, and they give all the publications the ammo to come back at me like a bunch of little bitches. See, it's a 2025 zr1. See, Brandon, we told you. No, it's not, you low IQ pieces of shit. It's a Grand Sport body. Well, then why'd they do the top speed record in the Grand Sport body? Because if they don't have the front air pass-through, which is also going to be on the zr1, but even better, if they don't have the front air pass-through, then the car doesn't go as fast. So if they're going to show it off, and they want to play a trick on you guys about the Grand Sport, and they don't want you guys to know the Grand Sport's coming because they want it to be the secret car like it was when the first Grand Sport came in the C2. They want to redo it all and have another secret Grand Sport, okay? What do? They leave little clues. They have Grand Sport wheels. They're not zr1 wheels. Look at the C7 zr1 wheels. Look at the C6 zr1 wheels. Look at the C8 quote-unquote zr1 wheels. They're not zr1 wheels. Then look at the Grand Sport wheels and look at the C8 Grand Sport wheels. Those are Grand Sport wheels, guys. They're Grand Sport fucking stripes. They're Grand Sport fucking colors. But the icing on the cake, like you can say, oh, that's all just whatever. Physics is physics. If the car's inhaling an Olympic swimming pool worth of fucking air every couple minutes, and you get rid of the fucking air ducts that allow it to do that, it can no longer fucking function, Clayton. You stupid fuck. God damn it.
Nuh-uh, Brandon. Nuh-uh. There's been no zr1s, Brandon. You're banned. You're banned. There's been no Grand Sports, Brandon. You're banned. Those are all zr1s. That's a zr1. It breathes through a little straw that's hidden underneath the trunk.